Welcome to Big Lakeshow Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. And we did not get it. Memphis Grizzlies, those clowns. They found some way in the fourth quarter to just start hitting everything. I mean, Desmond Bain. I didn't know Ja had three in his package. But this is the Lake Show, man. Forget them. Listen, if you're new to this channel, like, comment, but most importantly, subscribe. We are here after every single game. We're going to exercise the demons. We're going to, get us some of this good tree plant energy as we work through these losses. We were up, and right now we're down. But the bounce back is coming. It was some positive things going on. First half, one of our better first halves. Let's just put that out the way. One of our better first halves. Second half, not so much. I'm having deja vu right now, by the way. I got to go back to the last Memphis game and see if I had whatever. But I'm telling you, we had a good first half. Second half, we just did not execute. LeBron James, it looked like he had cement in his boots. Like, he just could not get off the ground. And that was affecting him finishing at the rim. I don't know what's up with the free throws. He's been doing better this season. I'm up here looking at these guys celebrating, jogging, up here like this. Like, I don't like them. I don't like the Memphis Grizzlies. So losing to them is just, it's not fun. It's not fun. Now, the positive. I know what I said about GOAT James, but he still put up numbers, right? LeBron, for what it's worth, a pretty good game. Couple shots, that turnaround jumper in Marcus Smart's face. I felt good about that. Going into the fourth quarter, I felt really good about our chance. But I see he's gotten away from the from the finishing freight. Like, he's going there, yeah, you're gonna get hacked. They're not gonna call it. But you're not finishing freight. We need GOAT James to finish at the rim. All of those matter. And the turnovers. Like with the dribbling. The dribble package just isn't there, bro. Let's just be real about it. It's not where it needs to be right now. So we just need you playing consistent, smart basketball. Like, we don't need you doing too much. And I think sometimes, LeBron, you try to put on a show, and we don't necessarily need a show. We just need a win, right? Showtime Lakers stuff can come later. We just need a win. But still, overall, good game. I mean, you putting up numbers at this age, you're an old head. Like, you really, like, sometimes we don't think about it like, yo, the man is 39. So what we're asking of you is a lot, but damn it, it's a lot that we're asking, and we need that, GOAT. So we just need you to finish at the rim, and I think we'll be all right. And the defense, this is when I know it's not a good LeBron game. When you do the run out, but you don't put your hand up, or you just look at somebody shoot the three, that burns us every time. It burns us every time. Listen, this is constructive criticism. This is all love. We going through a little something, so we got to speak on these things, right? Laker family, we got to be real about this. So LeBron James, that's all we need you to tweak, man. Just finish at the rim. You know what I mean? Let's get to Anthony Davis. AD, I'm liking what I'm seeing, bruh. I appreciate what I'm seeing. When I saw you coming at that 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter, you knew we needed you. You knew we needed you. You couldn't sit for 6 minutes like you normally do. So I appreciate the energy, the effort, the intensity that you're playing out there. Like, AD, you're giving us everything that we need from you, bruh. So just continue to grind. Listen, if you're a fan of this channel, I said it once, I'm going to say it again. If you are a betting person, bet on AD. If they're giving you anything over 25, bet on AD. If they're allowing you to do an in-game bet and you see him do one aggressive dunk, yo, close to 30 range. And he's playing big minutes now because he wants that W. Whatever it takes. I could see it in AD's energy. So whatever it takes. And the last positive moment, well, not the last, but another positive moment that we'll highlight, Austin Reeves. Listen, AR-15 is our guy, right? As if you follow this channel, you can just go back in the videos, man. We've been hoofing since AR-15 came on the scene. We rocks with you, AR. Anybody say AR, no AR, send this to him. Tell him we want to interview. We rock with you, AR. So you starting and putting up numbers, that's what we needed. That first quarter, when you put up, I don't know what you put up, I think 10, 14, something. You put up something. You put up buckets. I know that. I just saw bucket after bucket. We're good. Now for the bad. What's up with Hachi and D'Lo? Like, why don't nobody mention that when they talk about why we in this? The injuries is crazy right now. Injuries are crazy. We talking about key pieces. The way we're set up, we need everybody. We need everybody. We need all hands on deck for us to be at just running at full speed. It happened to happen. It happened to happen. It happened to come about for the in-season tournament. They was good to go. It was that moolah. That moolah had them healthy. They was forget an ice pack. Give me a money pack right on the elbow, right on the knee, right on the ankle. Whatever it takes, we're gonna get this bread. We need that energy. What happened to that? Hachi out, D'Lo out again? Come on, bruh. We need that. We need all the chips with dip on the table right now. That's the only way we're going to survive. That's the only way we're going to survive. We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to band up like back to back. Whatever, you know what I mean? That's what we need. So, there's that. The injuries. Darvin Ham, you're still on the hot seat, brother. You're still on the hot seat. There's no other way. There was a time in this game when Max Christie had done just a little too much. And Cam needed to be in. But you let it ride, and it just started to spiral. And you saw even his confidence start to go down. Darvin, you got to be aware of these things. Listen, it's mission critical. Normal games, you know, we on a nice little 2-game winning streak, 3-game winning streak. Yeah, you could, you know what I'm saying? You could sit back, hands in pocket, chill, keep them warm. Not today. Not today. Like, you need to be making all the chess moves. All the chess moves. I like bringing AD back in early in the fourth quarter, but it was almost like, yo, there was no other choice. We had to. First half, you see, we were smooth. Things were rolling. Offense was chugging along. Defense was, but offense was chugging along. Second half, it just, I don't want to single out Max because that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, he didn't have a bad game, but it was just a stretch when you knew like some coaching needed to be made right then and there, and you just let it linger just a little too much. I'm not going to get on you, Darvin. Everybody's already on you. You know what I'm saying? We need you right now. Like, I need you locked and loaded. Like, we got to see who we got next. I need you watching film. I need you, you know what I'm saying, getting on some YouTube search, like, offensive strategies for basketball teams. I need you locked in. I need you locked in. There's room for improvement, and I need you to make that sooner than later. For your sake and our sake. You know what I'm saying? We tied together for now. I don't know how long, though, brother. I don't know how long. And let's just talk about this overall streak of losses. We're starting to get used to losing. And that's unacceptable. We're starting to get complacent. I even see LeBron James after the games now shaking hands during a loss. Do y'all like that? I don't like it. I like when he be pissed. I like when he walk off with 3 minutes, with a couple seconds left. Like, I want him pissed off and ready to go. Maybe that's just me. Comment down below if what y'all think are the biggest issues right now that we need to fix. I think it's a lot going on, but I'm too locked in. You know, I already see what my thing may be, and I'm kind of just letting it rock. Now, let's continue to assess the situation, but let's do this from a numbers standpoint. Let's go through the numbers. The numbers should talk to us. First quarter, one of the best quarters that we've had. 38-29. I'm talking about elite offensive play. When we get to 39, 38 points in the first quarter, that's saying a lot. One of the key moves, AR-15 in the starting lineup. You do not, Darvin, you better not change that one up no more. There's 2 more moves you need to make. When Hachi gets back, starting lineup, Christian Wood, starting lineup. That's just what it's got to be. Second quarter, we gave it all up. Second quarter, we gave it all up. The amazing first quarter, we did something that I thought we had put behind us, and we took our foot off the gas. Ladies and gentlemen, Lakers family, I know y'all felt it. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? You know how when the car is going and you got the accelerator, like the head was back. First quarter, head was on the back of the seat. I felt the gas come off, and I'm like, oh, man. Quick dwindling of our lead. And I'm like, that's just not good. But I still think we're a second half team, so I figured we could fight through it. And in the third quarter, that's what we did. We fought. Talking about blow for blow, pause, punch for punch. We was just going at it. 36-35, we let them win the quarter, and that hurt. We just needed to assert just a little bit of dominance there. Like, yeah, we fought, but this was our quarter to win. And then the fourth quarter, like we've done in a bunch of these games now, we lose the fourth quarter, and we lost this one bad, 33-19, almost like a first quarter for us. Energy was down. LeBron missed some free throws. Turnovers got crazy. I remember at one point they said we had 5 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and we had a lot of time left. Yo, they are showing some A1. Oh, y'all just missed it. They were showing some A1 scrapping, like A1. Knuckle bust. Oh, they got a whole scrap fest going on, yo. Hold on. We're gonna stay right here for a second. We're gonna see if there's one more scrap. Oh, they getting it in. Let's see. Okay. All right, we go. I'm sorry. It's like in the corner of my eye. Like, I'm just seeing knuckle sandwiches getting delivered. Like, this ain't Subway. Back to what I was saying. It's just, I think when it comes down to it, it's like we're giving up terrible numbers in the fourth quarter that we just don't need to give up. I'm back locked in. Don't worry, guys. I'm back locked in. The fourth quarter was just unacceptable. 127, 113, but they also did start hitting everything. Like, they hit everything. And it reminded me of the Miami game. And I'm like, not again. We have you guys corralled for 3 quarters, and all of a sudden, the shooters just start shooting. Like, I almost had to duck. Like, yo, what's going on? Now let's talk about team stats. Much better team stats, but 49% from the field, 36% from the 3, 10 to 28. That's good for us. Like, I'll take that. 70% from the free throw line. We cannot have that. The free throw line is part of our game. If we're going to be freight train bully ball team, we got to knock down the free throws. 13 turnovers. It felt like more, but that just lets you know how good of a first half we had. 26 assists, right there where we need to be. We need to get above 28. 28 is our winning number. 28 assists, we're cruising. But then I see things like the rebounding battle, and I wonder, like, why don't I see Jackson Hayes? Is he hurt? If he's hurt, hey, then that's one thing. But if he's got a DNP, it's like, come on, man. 44 to 35 on the rebounding battle. They had 4 blocks to our 3. We had 13 steals to their 8. Only 14 personal fouls. So we was locking up without fouling. But we can't be having that kind of rebounding discrepancy. We just can't. We got the height. We got the height. We just not playing it. And that goes back to Darvin. Like, D-Ham, man, we need you making elite decisions in game. You got LeBron James, high IQ. You got Anthony Davis, high defensive IQs. Like, these guys are good to go. The pregame, they've got down packed. It's the in-game adjustments that is where you stand front and center. And we just need you playing elite level coaching. Everybody's accountable. Now let's get to the players. LeBron James got back. I knew the points thing, the 12 points or whatever he had, he was coming out. 32 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. That's foot and ass. 11 to 12, 11 to 24 from the field. Slightly low, but 24 shots means he's pressing the issue. 4 of 9 from the 3. I'm okay with that. 6 of 10 from the free throw line. That's what hurt. 5 steals, but also 4 turnovers. It's not that, and I thought you might have had more than 4. I don't know if they gave you all of them. But it's those passes into the paint. Sometimes they just look lazy. They just do. And Brian, these are moves that you would bark on somebody else for. So we just need you playing elite. Listen, you my guy. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Let's go, James. But we got to be real about this. I need you locked in, bruh. I'm not saying I need you playing the defense. I get it. You old. But it's the passing. We just can't have you making these sloppy passes. You know it. I've heard you talk about it. Like, you be real with yourself. Like, I got to do better with protecting the basketball. If you're going to be our point guard, yes, you do. Anthony Davis. Yeah, listen. The man is he's like, just book him for 30, and if it's not 30, it should be close there. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. 6 rebounds, though, for AD is crazy. Like, put that into perspective. 6 rebounds for AD is crazy. Austin Reeves had 7 rebounds, okay? He didn't even lead the team in rebounds, and Austin Reeves had more. 6 rebounds, 4 assists. 13 to 22 from the field. 0 of 3 from the 3. Pump fake the 3 AD. Go to rim racking. All right. I want you to be thinking like Shaquille O'Neal when you play these games, Anthony Davis. Like you get position in the paint. You put those shoulders into somebody. You create space, and then you go for the 2-hand dunk. That's all we need from you all game. We can easily get you 30 bone just like that. We don't need the fadeaways. We don't need none of that. Those are great, but you can give us that. All we need to do is run down, get positioning. We're going to feed it to you. You turn around, one dribble if necessary. Aggression, get the foul, and finish. But shout out to you. 2 blocks before turnovers. It's uncharacteristic. I don't even know how you even get to getting 4 turnovers. AR-15. Back in the starting lineup for a couple games now, and you're looking like where you're supposed to be. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. You know what I'm saying? That's why he needs to start. 19 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. 8 of 14 from the field. Was 0 of 3 from the 3. That's not like him. But I mean, he was playing good basketball. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Also gave us 2 steals and just 1 turnover. 12 assists for my boy AR-15 Splash. Mr. Contort in the air. 1 turnover. That's why he starts, Darvin. That's why we had the quarter that we had. Shout out to AR-15, man. If he take you out the starting lineup again, we scrap. All right. Torian Prince, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 block, 2 steals. Listen, Torian. You're starting to establish yourself. I called it last game. It's something about you in 3 threes. You either going to give us 3 or you going to give us none. But more than likely, you're going to give us 3 threes. And I'm liking that about you, bruh. I'm liking that. So 3 of 7 from the 3-point line, you'll always have it. Like, I think you should be on the bench, but that's just because I think you can create a spark with your 3-point shooting, right? Torian's 3-point shooting is a spark kind of thing. Well, now, we don't need you coming off pick and rolls, though. Like, I started seeing some of that, and I'm like, that ain't it. We don't need you coming off pick and rolls, but catch and shoot, doing your thing. Like, from the catch and shoot, you have so many options that are right in your bag. Pump fake. You got a little Euro. You know what I'm saying? You got a Euro game. I seen it. But shout out to you, Torian, for being consistent. Consistent. And adding on defense. Again, 1 block, 2 steals. Shout out to you, man. Scam. Reddish. Back in the starting lineup. I don't know what's up with the injuries, man. I hope you're good, though. I really do. And I like what I saw from that 3-point line, brother. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 of 8 from the field, but 2 of 3 from the 3. You see, that's where you're going to make your name. Scam, 3 and D. They call you Scam. I call you Scam because you're a pickpocket. You're a thief out there when you're engaged. The defense is elite. Hustle on another level. Now, that's dipped down a bit, but I think you're still injured. So, that's fine. No blocks, but you got yourself a steal. That's where we need you back in the steals column. You was racking them things up for a while. So, shout out to Scam Reddish. Max Christie led the minutes off the bench. I would have Christian Wood leading the minutes off the bench. I'm going to be real with that. Max Christie, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from the 3. He just didn't look good this game. This wasn't his best game. This is our guy, though. Don't get it twisted. This channel is a pro Max Christie channel, for sure. But he just didn't look comfortable out there with the squad tonight. He made a couple things. I feel like his confidence went down a little bit. And we may have kept him in there just a little too long. Again, we talked about earlier, we're not going to, get too big about it. But shout out to Max Christie. This just wasn't his game, and Darvin should have seen it. But we are underhanded. No D'Lo, no Hachi. We got to do what we got to do. Vando, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Didn't take a shot. 1 steal as well. Vando, ever since the Gilbert Arenas thing, I'm now looking at you in a different lens, man. Blazers fan here, I don't miss Cam Reddish, not gonna lie. Yeah, man. It's the consistency. It's the consistency. He'll give you a game, and now he's just not playing every game. I don't know. We're not gonna get on him. Shout out to Scam. I'm hoping that LeBron James is the guy that can put the spark in him, because they talk about the way the young Bulls talk about him. They talk about him like he's a living legend. Ant-Man, Cat. I be hearing, you watch the clips, they be talking about him like he's the boogeyman. I don't know. We'll see. I would give those minutes to Christian Wood, though. I think Christian Wood needs to be leading the charge if we're going to come off the bench. If the only options are Max Christie and Vanderbilt. We'll get to his numbers, but Vando gave us 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Ever since the Gilbert Arenas thing, I'm just like, is he a liability or is he a go? You look at Scam Reddish and you say, he's kind of the same thing, just with a little bit more offense. So that's why he's getting the minutes. But Vando used to have a corner 3. Now, I don't know what we was doing today. And I got to put this on Darvin Ham. But we were actually running plays for Jared Vanderbilt at one point. Led to turnovers. But as you would expect, we were running plays for Jared Vanderbilt at the rim. Why? He should only get a point if it's coming off the glass. Offensive rebound or, that's it. Otherwise, it's like, let's just make every possession the best possession. We don't need to be experimenting like we do sometimes. We're doing a pick and roll with LeBron James and Jared Vanderbilt, and wondering why it's stalling in the corner. I'm talking about in key times. This is like early stretch of the fourth quarter when AD was sitting. And we're doing stuff like this. No. It's pick on pick on pick. Freight train to the lane. Whatever happens, we'll live with it. Kick out. Have somebody ready. Christian Wood, Max Christie, Austin Reeves. Y'all are lined up at the 3-point line, ready to shoot, but we are driving. I don't know. Instead, we go with a pick and roll with Vanderbilt and LeBron James. In the corner at that, not even at the top of the key. We're just, I don't know. Not Vando. And last but not least, 16 minutes, Christian Wood, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. You're seeing the production, right? Why did he get the least amount of minutes? And that's when it comes down to Darvin. It's we got to be dynamic with this thing. If we're losing the rebounding battle like we just talked about, we need to go tall ball. Clearly, we didn't play Jackson Hayes. I mean, I see him. He's here. So I don't know if he's not in the line. He should have been in the lineup available. I don't see D'Angelo Russell. I don't see Rui Hachimura. But I see Jackson Hayes as an option. We're undermanned, and we're going with an 8-man lineup. That's why when you look at the thumbnail, that was taken during that last little run, that last little stretch. That's real emotion right there. I am perturbed. I'm upset. I'm bothered. I'm frustrated. I need a solution. And right now, it's not that I don't see it, because I see it. I just don't think we're going to make the necessary moves that we need to make. We're not going to boss up right now. We're just not. We need to get rid of Darvin. Unfortunately, I hate to be not to another brother. But man, we need an offensive-minded coach. That's just what we need. We were doing so well when we had, what's the Dallas Mavericks coach? Jason Kidd as our assistant. When he left, a lot changed as far as the smoothness of our offense. And that was the score. Now, on to better things. Who do we have next? You know, this taste. We've been getting these losses, but somebody's gonna catch a beat down real soon. Oh boy. Y'all must know. I didn't know. Because I don't even look at the schedule until it's right before. We got the Clippers next. We got the goddamn Los Angeles Flippers. The bums of the bums, the wackest of the wackest, the clowns of the clowns. Yeah, I said it. I don't care what the record is. I don't care what kind of winning streak you're on. Y'all are clowns. We want the smoke, and we're delivering the smoke. Yeah. Call us chimney. Call us the chimneys. We got a whole waft of smoke waiting for y'all. You, James, Kawhi, Russ, PG and his podcast having ass. We gonna put hands on y'all. I need the guns back. Like, don't let Hachi and D-Lo be back. Hachi and D-Lo back, we smoking y'all. Smoking y'all like the finest West Coast tree that you can have. I'm talking about that 2012 burner. San Francisco Valley style, you know what I mean? Listen, y'all, these are the kind of games that I wish we was going on a winning streak so it could be personal. But we need this W. And we need it on the Clippers. We didn't already bust y'all ass one time. Like, let's not get it twisted. That whole we ain't win a game, that's behind us. This year, we up. All right? This year, we stepping. All right? So, however you want to take it is however you want to take it. But we want smoke with the Clippers. I got a few Clippers fans. So I'm like, how did y'all even come to be? But they also are disgruntled types. They also are against the grain types. You know what I mean? Yeah, never, non-conformist. If there's like a fork in the road, they might try to go down the middle. Those types. That's a Clippers fan for you. So it's going to feel even better. Like weekend, what's today? Friday, so that's Sunday. Sunday whites. We'll have the white jerseys on. We're going to have a baptism. We're going to put them boys in water and drown them. Not let them up. So, or I hope. Listen, if you've made it this far, I appreciate it. Thank you for rocking. This is therapeutic. I think as any Lakers fan, you need an outlet like this. the way we play. You know, we're going to have our hopes in it. You're going to get your hopes up. You're going to think this is the one. And it may not be. Just what comes with the territory. But, yeah. Love y'all. It's 2024. We haven't gotten one yet. But good things are to come. Good things are to come. All right, we are out. By the way, I'm going to start ending it the same way. If you know somebody, right, that work for the Lakers, work for the NBA, tell them to holler at your boy.